Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's the Techno Puppets, live streaming the immersive sim. This time Deus Ex Mankind Divided, the System Rift DLC. That's what we're on right now. And I have a feeling we're getting close to the end actually. Last time we went into the NSN and then we came out and then we came out again. It was crazy. You gotta check out that video. The tension was palpable. Hey, Tony. You can only be here for 15 minutes. Wow. We're out of luck, man. Why is that? Why such a short amount of time, man? I wish you could stay for longer. That will probably not be enough to get to the end of this thing. That's what I'm thinking, at least. I'm just turning off the sound on my phone now. Sorry about that. Okay. I have to head downtown. Okay, downtown LA? Oh no, you live in South California, right? What town is that? Anyway, too bad you couldn't join us yesterday. I did a giveaway, a game giveaway. It was a surprise giveaway. Attila was the only viewer. He got it. Hope he joins us too. Hey, guten Abend, Wolfka. Glad you could join us, man. Really happy about that. I wish Attila was here too. Well, I think we'll jump right back into the game now. Since you guys missed the last stream, let's just recap real quick. So, oh, Northern California, okay. I see, Tony, I see. You live in Northern California. Is a well-known tourist destination. That would be San Francisco then. Am I right? So, last time, yesterday, we went into the Santo server chamber, punched the passport into the server. It looked like a photocopy machine. That's what Attila said, at least. I didn't die, that's true, Wolfka. I didn't die, that's the most important thing. I haven't died yet. I do not wish to pass away. I'm still here, we're still going strong. And it would be quite a pity if we were to pass away now. So, punched into the server, and then there was nothing there. We had to go to Masaki Oshiro's office, and then Richard got stuck inside the NSN while he was hacking the files out of the server. And then we went into the NSN in full breach mode, got Richard out, and now we're going to try and basically extract from the blade. That's the thing. Let's go. We are extracting from the blade. Into the breach. Jensen found the secret mainframe beyond the CTO's workspace and bypassed voice recognition security to access it. In doing so, he also learned that the bank founders were involved in insider trading. Oh yeah, there was a reference to Stanton Dowd. Oh yeah. Okay, here we are. Trying to escape the blade now. After the end of the stream, if we get to the end of the game too, I will be announcing my next playthrough, guys, so don't go anywhere, stay till the end. Okay, Stanton Dowd. Stanton Dowd is a main character in the Deus Ex 2000. One of the main characters, of course. Okay, let's check out my augmentations. I already have 2 praxis points. I think I'll activate the Smart Vision. I had Smart Vision in... Yeah, I totally had Smart Vision in Breach mode and I liked it. Although energy consumption is high. I don't like that. This reduces the cost of energy consumption. And how about this? Highlights useful items. Okay, I don't like the fact that this has high energy consumption though. Not very much into that kind of thing. Because my resources are limited, of course. As you well know. So, I have 5 biocells though. 5 biocells is pretty decent, and I have enough parts to craft more biocells if I want to. So yeah, let's do that. Let's install smart vision. I heard bots getting destroyed, either the bots or the turrets, so... Yeah, okay, let's do this. No, never been to San Francisco, Tony. Never been to California. Look at his face, it's beautiful. Yes, Tenton Down was mentioned. He was pushing Masaki Oshiro into some shady business. Okay, so why do I have... I want the Titan to be my... Yeah, I want the Titan to be my... my quick slot. And this is... yeah, my other shortcut. That's how I want this. Absolutely. Let's save. Okay. Let's go. Hopefully the turret survived. Otherwise, this will be hard. Oh my god. Oh shit. There was a bot right there. So I'm guessing the turrets got destroyed by these bots. Another thing got destroyed. It's not so difficult. There are turrets around. I could see some turrets. Not everyone was destroyed. Energy is not that bad. Energy consumption. Another one, see? Hopefully this was the bots. Oh god. Stuff are getting destroyed everywhere. All over the place. This is all over the place. I'm thinking the bioenergy will replenish, right? Yeah, exactly. It's replenishing. That's awesome. Tony still sees Stanton Dowd coughing. That's weird, man. I think the turrets did their job. Man, that praxis point on getting control of turrets was so well spent. That was awesome. I'm really happy about that decision. I mean, all these turrets are on my side. And they destroyed whatever those bots that came after me. Okay, now we just have to figure out how to get out of here. Escape the blade. Our job here is done. Pritchard got what he was after, and his avatar is no longer at risk. Shadow Child is working on an escape option. If she can get the blade's exterior maintenance hatch open, I could use it as means for a quick getaway. Time to leave. So we just have to figure out where that hatch is. As usual, I don't like to check the map. That would be too easy. I want to figure this out on my own. I'm sure I can do that.
The exterior hatch is unlocked.
Okay, okay.
Buona fortuna, Mr. Jensen.
I appreciate your help, but how are you still connected to the Blade systems?
Just be thankful that I am. And get out while you still can, my friend.
Okay, now how the hell do I get there? Is it on this room? Blade's exterior hatch. I know I have to dive into the river. That's what she said. I mean, literally, that's what she said. Shadow Chow. I have to somehow dive and get to the river. Wow. Heat. Turrets were awesome. Check his office skin. Attila! Hey man, welcome back. Tell them about the game. I want to know too. Is it any good? Oh cool. You already played it then? Okay. So, not seeing any hatch. No, no. The exterior hatch. Let's see if it's somewhere around here. Could be. Oh, these turrets. They're on fire. Which leads me to believe the hatch is somewhere around there. Could it be? I mean, it could be. There's the bot. That thing looks like a hatch to me. Some sort of elevator. Whoa. Okay, the bot was coming for me now. Okay, I need to deal with these turrets. Pretty sure. There are EMP thingies here. Could use this thing to disable turrets and bots and stuff. If that doesn't work... Yeah, I think I'll do that. How about my ammo? How's it looking? Sniper rifle's not looking good. Neither is this. So I guess I'll have to use the combat rifle then. Or the frag grenades. Oh, gotta go. Too bad, Tony. Hit the like button on your way out. Thanks for watching, man. Too bad you couldn't stay till the end. Maybe next time. Bye-bye, my friends. Let's do a save. Into the breach. How fit is he in exactly? Yeah. I think I'll throw this thing to where the bot is, and then hope for the best. It's going where? I can't understand where it's going anymore. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, it's coming this way now. Damn it. Oh, the guy's right there. Son of a bitch. I didn't see it. It's not doing its regular round anymore. I threw a mine there. Hope this was a good idea. Probably not. Okay, it's coming now. Damn it, I can't reach it. Damn it. It doesn't open the door, so... doesn't open the door, okay. I was gonna see if I could try and lure it to the turrets, but it won't work that way. It's unfortunate. Still have an EMP grenade though. Doesn't come this way. What the hell?
Unauthorized e-signatures.
Oh, it's gone. Okay. This turned out pretty good. Now I just have to deal with the turrets. Same strategy. Gone too. As for this one, that was decent. Can I pick up the EMP grenade if the bot doesn't trigger it? That wasn't really an EMP grenade. It was like a EMP box that I would have to detonate it. Which I did, and it didn't work. I mean, it worked, but I couldn't get to the bot then. Safe. Yes. Okay, now I have to be real careful about the grenade, the mine. I don't want to trigger the mine now. I'll be gentle in approaching the mine. Okay, got it. And the other one too. I don't want to take any chances. That turret stays turned to the other side. No chances. I even activated the Titan. That's how cautious I am, in case something went wrong that way. So is this the... I don't know. I don't think so. This doesn't seem like the hatch. I'm gonna take care of this one too. This leaves me with almost no armor-piercing ammo, but still, I think it was a good choice. Now I can roam freely around here and hopefully figure out what's going on. I mean, I could go for the map, as you know, but that's not the way I like to do stuff. I like to figure out things on my own. I ain't no pussy. I mean, this is the...
Jensen, have you gotten out of the blade yet?
Still working on it.
I don't understand why you're jeopardizing everything by taking your time.
I need to focus, Pritchard.
Oh
I'll
my
contact
God.
you when I'm back home.
I'm assuming I can't go back down, or can I? I can, okay. So maybe the hatch is somewhere around here then. I thought I was gonna dive into the river. Prague. I mean, we are inside the river now. Let's see if there are no surprises downstairs. I guess we're cool. Downstairs is cool. Completely clear this area. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not around here. I mean, we're inside the river now. She said something about diving into the river. We are beneath the river now. So it can't be here. Let's get to a vantage point and try to figure this out. I'm thinking it has to be somewhere upstairs. That's what I'm thinking. for us to be able to dive, right? It has to be. It has to be upstairs. Ocean Lab, yeah. I mean, it's more reminiscent of Human Revolution and the Picos headquarters in Montreal. Because there's also a... what's this thing called again? Can't remember. It's not a lift, it's a funicular. Yeah. Funicular. He dies enses. I didn't read that yet. I hadn't read that. Oh, good. Okay, another bug. I'm pretty sure I have this under control. My health meter. It wasn't full whack. This thing got drained out of nowhere. Just as the bioenergy gets replaced out of nowhere, health gets drained out of nowhere. It's crazy. Come on, this can't be too hard. Server room plan. It has to be here. If I go through here, there's a door to his office. That's pretty much it. Can't see anything else. Santo. That's where we were before. God. Exterior hatch. Exterior hatch. Where are you? And she could have given me some clues at least. That would have been nice, Shadow Child. That would have been real nice. Objectives. Exterior maintenance hatch. That's all I get. Apart from going to the map. Vovka's going and get something to eat. Okay, be back soon, man. Hopefully I will be out of this when you come back. I hope it's not that long. Come on, Attila, it's just you and me again. Where the hell is this thing? She could have told me, hey, it's server chamber, whatnot. So and so, but no. I have to figure this out on my own. Maintenance exterior hatch. Well, I could always go out the front door, right? I mean, why not? Hell, let's go out the front door. Why not? How romantic, indeed. Indeed, Attila. But it's romantic in a manly way. It's in a manly manner. come on. This looks like a hatch. Why isn't there a button or something I can push? What is this thing? Just standing here in the middle of the room? This could be it. I'm gonna leave the front door. What is this? Hey, cool. F25 link. I have no idea. Painkillers, good. Hacking software. Aha! This is very nice. Armor piercing ammo. I'm going out the front door. I don't care. Jensen did say it's either that or going in the way I came. So, let's go in the way we came. Why not? Let's do that. Go out the way we came, not in. Out. Have a drink now, while we wait. Can't I slide down? I could try. What if I die? That would be silly. Let's not take any chances, man. Getting too close to the end now. Too close to take any chances, my friend. Okay, don't want any surprises. Let's see if we're clear. If everything's clear around here. I guess so, at least on this area. I know there's a bot still downstairs, remember? Should be around here somewhere. There it is. A couple of floors down, not just one. Yep, there it is. 2 floors down. So let's go all the way down. Something there. Oh, electricity. Forgot about the permadeath. That is always on our minds, my friend. How can you forget? That is paramount. I think we're good. This thing is behind a fence or something. Yep. Oh, but it's looking this way. What the hell? I want to get there. Just remembered how many times you died in revision. Oh yes, I did. But I wasn't being so cautious as I am now, of course. I was being much more cautious in the revision than I am now. Oh boy, I'm jumping too high. Yeah. I think you were one of the first guys to join the channel, weren't you, Attila? I remember you. We were somewhere in the Majestic 12 base beneath the sewers in New York City, weren't we? When you joined the channel? I think we were. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Okay. I'm through. Now where is this? Yeah, I think that was one of the first streams I did. Not only the first stream you watched, the first stream I did. Or one of the first. Maybe not the very first, but certainly one of the firsts. In Hell's Kitchen, exactly. It's been a while, man. We've come a long way. There's the turret. This one doesn't have heat high, at least. Heat high sensor. Oh man, but it sees me. Air shafts. I don't want to go up, so. How many watchers I have now? I have 33 subscribers, I think. I have... Yeah. When you joined, I guess I was... Well, I had just one. It was Hawk. That was stage 1. That was the end of stage 1 of the channel. Now we're in stage 3, hopefully getting into stage 4, but that isn't begun yet, as you well know. Now, hopefully the elevator will come. Let's call this one too. See which one comes first. That camera's totally onto me. Isn't it? Oh, he's going crazy. Hopefully we won't do anything stupid. I don't think the elevator's gonna come though. Oh, it's here. Cool. So let's go up to the lobby. So if you just joined the stream, welcome. This is the Techno Puppet. I'm playing Deus Ex. Whoa.
Mr. Jensen, did you survive?
I'm fine.
I had to leave my place for a while in case they track me down. I'll meet you at your apartment to say goodbye in person, if that's okay with you.
How do you know where I live?
I've been hacking since I was 6. Finding out where someone sleeps isn't hard.
Okay. Is this it? Vovka. You're back. Welcome back, man. Could this be it? We went up the elevator. We didn't find the shaft. I didn't care about the shaft. That girl is indeed mysterious.
We meet again, Mr. Jensen.
I see you made yourself at home.
You let yourself into my place, I let myself into yours. You know, you can tell a lot about a person by how clean they keep their home when they are not expecting visitors. I wonder what the police will think of mine.
You're sure they traced you then?
It's only a matter of time. What we accomplished tonight, punching through the Palisades' defenses. The breach is going to help us expose everyone's dirty little secrets.
The breach? You mean you didn't close the hole you made?
Why would I? Besides, it's not possible. Word of what we did is spreading through the darknet like wildfire. Rippers will be attacking the Palisade servers day and night to get at the truth. This is a good thing, Mr. Jensen. It's what we wanted.
Wow. He's back at his apartment. Adam's apartment is super awesome. It's what you wanted. This was a covert mission that was supposed to have a small footprint. You've jeopardized all of us. Really? If Rippers start hacking into the personal accounts of innocent individuals, invading people's privacy, then where does that leave us? I wanted to find out what's really going on inside the bank. And in the end, we barely scratched the surface. I look forward to seeing what others will find out. Well, hey, he's got the classic armor. He ditched the trench coat and he's got the classic armor. The one from Human Revolution. The one with the turtleneck, guys. I don't know which one to pick. I mean, she was the one that helped us, so rebuke would be stupid. Advise personal accounts of innocent individuals. Are you kidding me? Those corporations in the Blade. I'm gonna support her. And that's what I feel. I wanted to find out what's really going inside the bank, and in the end we barely scratched the surface. Absolutely. That's what I feel. We barely scratched the surface. Because those service chambers had nothing on them. This is in a way a criticism towards the game, you know? Towards the DLC. I really thought those service chambers would have a bit more than just a hologram that we could activate. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I didn't dig deep enough, but I don't think so. So I'm gonna support her.
I wanted to find out what's really going on inside the bank. And in the end, we barely scratched the surface. I look forward to seeing what others will find out.
This will change things. At this very minute, thousands of Rippers are accessing data in small amounts. It's a tiny crack in a dam, but it can grow and maybe even bring the Palisade Bank Corporation and its founders down.
Let's hope so. Tell me something. Now that you don't have an apartment anymore, what's next?
My partner and I are debating. We're either moving to California wine country or Argentina. One thing is for sure though, Shadow Child's time in Europe is over. And now I must go. Nuclear Snake is very upset about the breach. I think I will be mending fences with him for a long time. How do you tell someone like that they need therapy?
You don't.
Ciao, Mr. Jensen.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Well, it looks like you and I made it out cleanly, Jensen. The authorities haven't identified us.
Shadow Child might not be so lucky. She's leaving town.
Between you and me, I think she wanted things to trace back to her. There were other options. This was supposed to be a small investigation into Santo. Instead, thanks to her, we're responsible for the Woodstock of hacking.
She helped get you out. Regardless, you forgetting what we found out in there?
That Oshiro and Talwar murdered Simona Saradakis to keep their elaborate insider trading scheme from going public?
And that this Stanton Dowd person is blackmailing them to get access to every client's files. Did you find anything on him?
Only that there isn't much to go on. He's an old money trillionaire who's more skilled at breaking even than he is at making a profit.
There must be more, Pritchard. Oshiro seemed especially concerned about the people Dowd represents.
If you want me to, I'll keep digging. But right now, we're sitting on an open and shut case against the bank's founders.
Except we can't release the evidence ourselves because we obtained it illegally.
Precisely. So what do you think we should do about it?
Boom. Let's release what we have on the Darknet. The world needs to know what the Palisade Bank is a sham. Destroy it. Releasing could come back to bite us. What about Simona Saradakis' widower? I ran into him before I went into the Blade. Yeah, he needs closure, man. He needs closure. I don't know. It's weird how Pritchard turned gypsy since Human Revolution. I do find his model a bit different from Human Revolution's. He is a bit different, indeed. I don't know if he looks gypsy or not, but he certainly looks different. He looks older, but not just that. He could just look older and different, but I don't think that's it. He looks older and like some sort of older brother, you know? Not older, the same person. Destroy it? Absolutely not. I'm not going to destroy the evidence. I mean, come on. We work so hard to get this stuff. Either the Darknet or deliver this thing to Nico Saridakis. The way I see it is if we give this to Nico, he's probably gonna end up dead. Just like Simone, you know? On the other hand, if we release this to the Darknet, well, Nico will still have what he wants, his revenge, and the information will be out there, he will know, but at least it won't be on him. So I say the Darknet, guys. Let's go.
Let's release what we have on the Darknet. The world needs to know that the Palisade Bank is a sham. Maybe the investigation will take on a life of its own.
Once Rippers like Shadow Child get a hold of it, it probably will.
Exactly.
That
may be Simona Saridakis' best chance for justice.
If you say so.
What about you and your client? Did you find anything incriminating in Santos' files?
I'm still analyzing them. So far, their plans for Rabia look legitimate. The timetable seems very aggressive, though.
It has to be. If the Human Restoration Act passes, a lot of augmented people will have no choice but to move there.
That could be good or bad, depending. I hope it doesn't come to that, Jensen. For any of us.
Me neither. Well, as enjoyable as this little escapade of yours has been, I need to
get back to that moody loner thing you do so well. I understand completely. Besides, I have a report to file with my client. You know, Jensen, this may be the last time we ever work together. Assuming, of course, you don't get yourself half killed, saving the world again, and call on me to
Goodbye, Francis.
You see, he's got a heart.
Take care of yourself.
Exactly. They both have a heart, you know. Guys, we did this. Wow. Permadeath. Achievement unlocked, my friend. I'm really glad we could join. We could get together. You could see Vovka, he did have a heart in the end, didn't he? Pritchard saying, let's hope it doesn't come to that. All the augmented people getting refugeed in Rabia. He's not a bad guy. He's just extremely insecure. That's the way I see it. And if you get into the lore of Deus Ex, you understand that. Francis Pritchard is not a prick. He's just extremely insecure. But when the push comes to shove, he shows his his model. This one actually looks more like the original Pritchard, doesn't it, guys? Yes, permadeath for the first time. At least permadeath achieved, because I did try the permadeath on the revision and failed miserably. But of course, that thing is much more difficult. It's extremely more difficult than Mankind Divided and System Rift. Absolutely, much more difficult. Guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be revealing what's next in store for the channel. Oh yes. Before we do that, I actually think I want to talk a bit about Mankind Divided and what I thought of the game, and maybe some of the reasons why I think the game failed miserably commercially, you know. I won't be too long though. I don't want to bore you. But I think I have some interesting points that I don't think anyone has ever made before. Or at least I didn't see them online or anything like that. I'll just turn the volume down a bit. Okay. I don't want the music to stop completely though. Like we did in the end of Reversion. Whoa, Picus News.
Criminals may have achieved the impossible in Prague earlier this week. A break-in at the most secure data archiving facility in the world. Eyewitness reports of suspicious activity outside one of the Palisade Bank Corporation's iconic Blade facilities have been fueling rumors that a break-in occurred. In related news, unauthenticated documents have begun circulating on underground websites, suggesting that the Palisade Bank founders, Ashani Talwar and Masaki Oshiro, are involved in an insider trading operation. Both are currently out of the country, but have scheduled a press conference in the coming days. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
There you go. This reflects the choices we made during the DLC. Well, did any of you play Mankind Divided? This is a very important question to ask before I get into any details. Because I don't think I will be going into many spoilers, but there might be a few. So if neither of you played the game, I won't go into any spoilers. I'll just go as cleanly as possible without giving anything away. But I want to know. You want to play it, okay? Then I'm not going into anything related to the story. I'll just talk about some of the things I think the game did poorly, and why I think it failed commercially, and why we are at the moment struggling to get a new Deus Ex game, because at the moment it seems pretty far away. I mean, the Square Enix pretty much pulled the plug on the franchise, and we are, stuck with a 2-game trilogy, because that is the way it is. I mean, this was all thought to be a trilogy, with Human Revolution, Mankind Divided, and the third game that is pretty much on hold at the moment. And that hold is due to the fact that the game didn't do well commercially at all. We're going back to the main menu now. Here you go. Yeah. Main menu. So, my keyboard isn't working at the moment for some reason. This was a perfect timing for my keyboard to lose connection, because I'm not playing anymore. If this had happened during the Permadeath run, I don't know. That would be terrible. I'm pressing my arrow keys. They're not doing anything. Yes, because most fans disliked it for being inconsistent with the originals. Yeah. So, well, let's see. I think one of the reasons the game did poorly commercially was the microtransactions fiasco. I mean, this isn't something I came up with. That is very well known. It has been extremely and largely discussed already, but it's just something that I want to point out. The microtransactions, the debacle completely unhyped the hype, if you know what I mean. There was a huge hype for this game, and then out of nowhere, Square Enix started pushing pre-order DLC and pre-order bonuses, and there's a shop here in the game that we can access, as you can see here, buying credits and praxis points and all that shit. That is completely secondary to the main game. You know, this is completely unnecessary to complete the game or even to do well. As you could see, I mean, the game is extremely easy without even touching anything related to microtransactions. So it's just something extra, you know. But for some reason people got pissed off because I guess people don't like that sort of thing, you know. They feel kind of betrayed. And people are are always reluctant to accept change. That is like the human nature. Change is something that we were taught, evolutionary. We were taught to be afraid of, you know? our ancestors, when the weather changed, our ancestors that lived in the caves, when the weather changed, that was a bad thing, because it meant the unknown, right? If something new happened, something that was unknown, that meant danger. It could jeopardize the survival of the group, survival of the clan, for instance. So we are wired to fear change, but the way I see it, we are sufficiently. I think we are sufficiently intelligent now, as a species, to understand that, and to accept that, and to go beyond it. Change is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just change. And let's embrace it. Let's see what's good, let's see what's bad, and if it's meh, like the case it is, let's just not care. Because that was the case here. The change that this game brought in terms of microtransactions was totally meh. It doesn't matter. Who cares about the microtransactions? They didn't change the game whatsoever, you know? I played through Mankind Divided without even touching them, without even caring. I don't care about that shit. I don't care about the bonus DLC, the ammunition DLC. Not at all. And most of those DLCs, those bonuses like the special armors and the trench coats and whatnot, they were given for free after a while anyway. And we had some fun in the beginning. Hey guys, check this out. Which trench coat do we choose? I mean, that's completely besides the point, isn't it? I mean, crucifying a game because there's microtransactions in it doesn't seem like a good thing to do. But it happened, so that there's no denying that clearly hurt the game. There was tremendous criticism about that. But another thing that the game did poorly was this thing I'm going to show you guys. Benchmark. I mean, you guys won't see it because I don't have a FPS counter here, but let's just check out the benchmark anyway. The benchmark is extremely demanding, guys. You cannot believe how demanding the benchmark is. It really crushes your GPU. Much more, this is the thing, much more than anything that happens in the game. In a way, I feel like this is the way it should be. The benchmark should be the most demanding thing the game has to offer. But it shouldn't be more demanding, by far more demanding than anything that the game, in-game, during the campaign, delivers. That makes no sense, right? So, you are currently seeing the benchmark here. This is the least demanding part of the benchmark. The most demanding part is the beginning and the end. That clearly drops by... I mean, with my current settings, I get maybe 50 FPS. And during the game, I get consistent 60. I mean, always above 60. I have it locked at 60 because of the streaming. But if I had not, with the same settings, I was probably going to get, I don't know, 70, 80 FPS average. So the fact that the game, the benchmark, is extremely demanding, much more demanding than the actual game. People got the benchmark running, saw those numbers, and immediately went, this game is poorly optimized. Which is not true. The benchmark is just extremely demanding, and that was a shot in their foot that Eidos or the Nixies did. They shot themselves on the foot with this thing. The benchmark is beautiful. Hey, the Firenor. Welcome, my friend. So you can see here I had an average 55 FPS, maximum 51.9. It should be locked at 60. This is an outlier anyway. Yes, I did. I finished, my friend. Success. Complete success. I'm too bad you couldn't join. So Attila says, making the game this futuristic wasn't the most reasonable change. Even Invisible War, which sets in 2072, isn't this futuristic. I don't follow you. I'm afraid I don't follow your line of thought. What do you mean so futuristic? It's not more futuristic than Human Revolution, or is it? What do you think? I don't know. But so yeah, about the benchmark, I think that was a shot in the foot that they gave themselves, because people launched the benchmark, saw those low numbers. I mean, people with awesome hardware saw those numbers and immediately went on the forums, Reddit, Steam, saying this game is poorly optimized. This is a terrible PC port. At the beginning, the game did have some performance issues that were solved with patches, but the game is still, the benchmark is still extremely demanding regardless, you know? YouTube always informs me when you are at least 1 hour into streaming. What do you mean? I scheduled the stream. I scheduled the stream like maybe 1 hour before the stream. So you should have that on your feed, my friends. Maybe you should check your subscriptions feed, or have the little bell. You know, you could turn on the little bell. That way you wouldn't miss it, man. But why does the YouTube inform you when I'm 1 hour into the stream? That makes no sense. That's foolish from YouTube. I want people to know before I start streaming, and that's why I schedule. And you could follow me on Twitter. I posted I always post on Twitter when I'm gonna stream. Never pops up. Oh man, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. But anyway, so Attila says Human Revolution had the same issue. They are prequels, but they look far more futuristic than the originals. Okay. That is an argument. I totally get what you mean. That is an argument, but I think that's a little besides the point. The point here is why did Mankind Divided was a failure in terms of commercial success. Why did it fail? Human Revolution didn't fail. It was a huge success. And if both games are futuristic, that is not necessarily a good argument for Mankind Divided having failed, you know? So I think that's one of the reasons. That, I mean, I got through two of them. The microtransactions debacle, and then the optimization issue. I think, yeah, I think the optimization issue totally, that is not necessarily an optimization issue. I want to make this really clear, because during the game, during the playthrough, during the campaign, the game plays pretty smoothly. I mean, Prague, the area of Prague, though, is a bit stuttery, that's true. But apart from that, I don't think it's that bad. I really don't. So yeah, there's that issue. Now, apart from going into something, I have a huge list here of bugs and things I would like to see the game do better, but those are mainly small things. Yeah. I think that those are the main issues. And it's pretty big. Yeah, I'm just looking through my notes here, you know? I have a huge note list here of stuff that I didn't like and liked about the game, though. So Attila says maybe because Mankind Divided felt like an updated Human Revolution and gamers expected something totally new. The devs shared more than 10 concept arts of different cities in the X world, but they made none of them in the game. Except Prague, okay. I see what you mean, yeah. People were expecting more hubs, right? More city hubs. I totally get that. I understand that, yeah. But Attila, I still think you should play the game. If you own the game, I mean, go ahead and play it. Give it a shot. I mean, it's worth it. The game is good, man. The game is good, in my opinion. It's worth it. If you take the time to get into the lore. If you, in terms of gameplay, there are. When am I going to say what's my next playthrough? Ah, be patient, my friend. Almost there, almost there. When we get through this conversation about Mankind Divided. Not too long, just a couple more minutes, I guess. Yeah, so, we were talking about, the different hubs. People were expecting more hubs, absolutely. This area here, for instance, this is an area in the game that that isn't a real hub, you know? I mean, it's a small hub, but it's not as big as Prague or anything like that. It's not as big as Anxia, it's not as big as Detroit. It's just a really small hub. It feels more like a mission. But it's still beautiful. I mean, look at this. The Icarus wings on neon. This is a beautiful thing. The art direction in this game is extraordinary. I mean, you cannot compare Deus Ex 2000 art direction with this thing. This is like magnitudes of better, in my opinion, because there's a real concept, real care was taken into designing these things. I mean, look at this. I mean, the main image of Jensen with this on the backdrop, this being his wings. I mean, that's completely extraordinary, right? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You need a new PC to run it, but you said you tried it, right, Attila? You tried to run it, didn't you? Yeah. Expectations were too high. That's absolutely true about this game. Expectations were definitely too high, and they were botched, to be quite honest. People were expecting human revolution like 2 times bigger, 2 times more spectacular, and they didn't get that. They didn't get that. They got like a small human revolution in terms of how many cities you visited, how many new areas you visited, in terms of story length, although that is highly debatable if the story is or not longer than Human Revolution. I think that's completely dependent on playstyle. And if you're gonna Rambo your way through the game, not reading anything, not reading any email, not even caring about listening to the dialogues, just following markers on your screen, I mean, you can complete this thing you can speedrun this thing in 5 hours or something, maybe even less. My playthrough took 70 hours. I'll let that sink in for a minute. My playthrough was a bit like the System Rift playthrough. Maybe not as much, because in System Rift I was trying not to die. Of course. In Mankind Divided, when I did my playthrough, I didn't do a permadeath because it was my first playthrough, and the permadeath mode is only available when you complete the game for the first time. So, I wasn't so careful, but I was still pretty much into the lore and into reading emails, into clearing areas. I did a non-lethal playthrough. That always takes more time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, expectations were really high. Absolutely. So, what am I gonna play next? I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much wraps it up about Mankind Divided. So let's get into the next playthrough. Let the drums roll, my friends. Let them roll. I have not yet decided when I'm going to start. So, it might be tomorrow, it might take a couple of days, because I have not yet installed the game. Unlike what I did with the System Rift DLC. Or Mankind Divided, for that matter. So, I have not yet installed the game. I have not yet tried to stream the game. That is necessary before I start actually streaming, because I don't wanna jazz as I go. I want to know how the game is gonna run, and how the stream is gonna react to the game. But I think Attila is gonna be pretty happy about this. It is a thief game. Indeed. And I am not doing this to appease Attila, because I didn't even know you were going for a thief game, but that's true. It's gonna be a thief game, one that I have never played before. So this will be the first time in the channel that I'm gonna do a game for the first time that I've never played before. And I want to hear which one of the thief games you think I should play. I know, it's already decided, I just want to know. Which one of those games you would be more interested in. To see if we're in symphony. If we are in sync. How do you call it? Yeah, I want to know, guys. Which one? Which one would you like? Attila would like Deadly Shadows. Vovka says the reboot. Faranor, what do you think? Which one, Faranor? There are 4 Thief games, right? The Dark Project is the first one. That is currently called Thief Gold, but it's the Dark Project. There's Thief 2, the Metal Age. There's Thief Deadly Shadows and Thief the Reboot, right? So it's neither, man. You guys mentioned the 3 other ones. It's Thief 2, the Metal Age. Yeah, come on. So it's one game for each one of us. Haha! Yes, it is. It is Thief 2. I've never played it. Actually, I have only played Thief 1, Thief Gold. No, not Thief Gold. I played a retail version of the original Thief without those extra missions that there are. So I'm going into Thief 2 now. That's right. But it was so long ago. Maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I played Thief 1. I really enjoyed it. But now I'm gonna go for the second one. The Immersive Stim. Oh my god, I just said the Immersive Stim. I can't believe that. The Immersive Sim will be the tone for the channel, as you know. So I will keep going at it. I know that it's not the most popular genre. I don't give a shit. I want to do whatever I want. I want to go with the Immersive Sim all the way. Attila says I played DS and TMA. At the moment I am playing Gold. Oh, cool. You're playing Thief Gold. This game has no W Spectre. That makes it okay at best. What do you mean? What is that? W Spectre? Ah, Warren Spectre. Okay. Warren Spectre. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure, but we can appreciate games that don't have Warren Spectre on it now, can we? Mankind Divided doesn't have Warren Spectre. Human Revolution doesn't have Warren Spectre. Hopefully, he will be involved in the next installment of Deus Ex. That would be awesome. Like he's involved in the making of System Shock 3. Wouldn't that be great if we got Warren Spectre for another installment of Deus Ex? Yeah, I think so. Hey, Farinor, can I ask you something? I mean, can you please not caps lock on the chat? Don't take this the wrong way. I love you, man, but you know how it goes, right? Caps locking is not kind on the chat. Yeah, Dishonored didn't have Warren Spectre. Yeah, that's a RV Smith game. Yeah. But, I mean, Warren Spectre, which games did he do? He did System Shock 1. He did Deus Ex 2000. He did Invisible War. And he did Thief. Of the immersive sim genre, that's all he did. Right? That's all he did. How many immersive sims are there? Very good ones. Dishonored, System Shock 2, we got Human Revolution, we got Bioshock. So there are plenty of good games out there without Warren Spector, right? Prey, exactly. Yes, he did. He was in Invisible War. That's right. Warren Spector was involved in Invisible War. So you're not that now you don't like Warren Spector anymore, now do you? There you go. But it's cool, man. It's cool. It's all good. We still love Warren Spector. It's all good. So, guys, there's a campaign on Twitter and on Facebook if you want to check it out. There's a campaign for pushing the next Deus Ex because the franchise is on hold, as we were just talking about. So, check out the Deus Ex Universe Hub page. Check that out. Give them your support. The campaign is hashtag I believe, and they're pushing it. Elias Tefexis is on it. He already showed his support. Warren Spector showed his support. He said, "Hey, if I get a chance to work on the Deus Ex, on the next Deus Ex, I'm gonna go for it if I have the chance." So it's all about Square Enix, guys. It's all about Square Enix. It's all about them having the willpower and having the courage to say, "Guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop the cash on you guys, on Eidos. Take it, do the game." That's all that matters. It's all a matter of cash. It's all a matter of money. It's all about Square Enix having the balls to come out and saying, "Eidos, here it is. Take the money, do the game." And if enough people come out and support the idea and say that they're interested, they would buy the game. They would want to see another game. They would see they want to see the trilogy completed. They want to see the story come to a close. We believe that it's possible. I believe. I really think you should believe too, and I think you should go out and support that campaign because, I mean, we deserve that shit. James Swallow also supported that. James Swallow is the writer for Mankind Divided. He's the writer for Human Revolution. He wrote the books, the spin-offs. There's a bunch of people that want to see this coming to an end, you know? Yeah. I wouldn't say it's the worst thing, because Mankind Divided and Human Revolution are possible because of Square Enix. But they certainly only care about money. And if the games don't produce that, there won't be another game. But we have to do our thing, right? I as a streamer, I'm trying to get that out there. So I suggest you guys to go check that. I suggest you guys go check the Facebook page for Deus Ex Universe Hub. Francesco is the guy behind it. I know he's not watching, but if you're watching Francesco in the after the fact, after the live stream is over, know that you have my support. And I'm doing my best here to evangelize my viewers. So they don't need evangelization. They agree with me. They agree with me. Bom, I just spoke Portuguese there. That was crazy. I think that's it, guys. What else? Make sure you check out the links in the video's description. And one last appeal for you guys. I really hope we start the 4th stage of the channel here. I talked about this previously. I think we had one first stage where there was only one viewer, one subscriber. We had the second stage where new viewers came in, where you guys joined the game. where you guys joined the channel. And then we're currently in the third stage of the channel, where we are not having new viewers joining. We just have this awesome little community that is built by you guys, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time to join in. You guys are the ones that make this worthwhile, you know, because to be quite honest, if you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be so thrilled to be playing these games, to be commenting, to be so into the thing. And this playthrough was pretty awesome. I mean, I was really into the thing. Today was a bit, I mean, the climax was yesterday, you know. Today was a bit like the conclusion. But yesterday, man, I was really into it. I mean, those platforming, Attila, right? The platforming with Breach, that was awesome. I was really, really immersed. That's why this is an immersive sim. And I really hope we can do that again. But I need your help for the channel to keep growing and that we keep bringing in new people so that these awesome discussions we're just having here, they can be extended to other guys, you know, to be extended to other people, to other viewers, so that we can create a better community, a bigger community with more input. And I want people like you guys, people that appreciate these types of games, that appreciate my playthrough style. And Farinor is asking, I haven't answered, how do I feel about space sims? And maybe you would like to stream some. Name me one space sim. What is that? Please name one. Kerbal Space Program. Like X3 or Elite. Dangerous Elite, is that it? I don't know. I swear to God, I have never played those types of games in my life. I would consider doing that. Right now the focus is on the immersive sim genre, because that is my thing. That's the games that I love to play. That's how it all started for me, with Deus Ex in the year 2000. That was the first game that really got me into PC gaming, 17 years ago. Of course I played other games. I didn't play only the immersive sim. But, yeah. I don't know. It's a possibility in the future. Who knows? At the moment, I will keep on pushing the immersive sim. I'll try and gather new viewers that are also into the immersive sim genre, that appreciate the way I play, with care, with love for the games, trying to absorb the lore, trying to immerse myself and the viewers into the game. Who knows? Maybe that's the right way to go. Maybe it's not. But you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna do what I feel is right, what I like to do. If I'm gonna do stuff that I don't like to do, I'm not gonna be here. That's like the real world, you know? In this, here, where we are now, I have the privilege of doing what I want to do, what I love to do. And the moment I stop doing that, you guys will tune out. I know that. Because you will feel the passion going away. And the passion is what brings you guys here. I know that. And I want to bring other viewers too. I want to build a community, a strong community of people like you guys that appreciate my playstyle, that appreciate these games. And I really hope I can count on you to do that, you know? Go on Facebook, tell your friends about the channel, the people that you know would like this, that you know would like these games too. Bring them over, man. Bring them over. Techno Puppet, a guy who divided mankind, and a guy who stole the Metal Age. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say, man. I have no idea what you're talking about. But it sounds awesome. Yeah, the honest approach. That's the honest approach, man. I can't be more honest than this. I really can't. So, Guys, thanks for watching. I really hope I can see you again in the near future. The game is coming. I don't know when. I'm gonna stream the game before I start streaming. I don't wanna improvise as we go. That would be uncool for you guys. And that's it. So I really hope the two appeals resonate with you guys. First, let's go on Facebook, let's go on Twitter, let's hashtag I believe so we can have another Deus Ex game, and let's push for bringing more people here to the channel, more Deus Ex fans, and of course, now that we're playing Thief, more Thief fans. Okay guys? I'll do my best so that we can build a stronger, better community here with, I mean, these types of discussions here. This is almost, for me, as good as playing the game. I really love this stuff, where you guys have your say on the chat. I have my say. I mean, this is awesome. I love this. I want more people to be involved. So bring them over, okay, guys? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. This was the Techno Puppets.